you ever wonder why in the hell am I celebrating Valentine's Day? Well, buckle up, kids. You're about to find out, and it's a bit twisted. In Rome, there was this celebration, this feast. The Romans, from February 13th to the 15th, they celebrated this feast called Lupercalia. I'm probably saying that wrong. Lupercalia, or it could be pronounced Lupercalia. And during this feast, the men would sacrifice goats and dogs. Like after they had sacrificed the animals, they would take their skins of the goats and the dogs and make like little fine strips to like almost in the fashion of a whip or like a belt. And then the Roman women would line up and allow themselves to be whipped with these animal skin. It was seen as something to boost their fertility. Listen, Christian Greg, animal skin, I don't know about that. I don't know how that makes me feel. Then came in Claudius II. So Claudius had noticed that young men just wanted to have families and wanted to stay home with their wives and all of that. Of course, men chasing the coochie. He's like, what's going on there? So he actually made a law to make marriage illegal. Then pops in Saint Valentine. Saint Valentine heard about this law and was like, oh hell nah, you ain't gonna tell people what to do with their hearts. More like, oh hellieth nieth, we ain't standing for this. So he began to have secret ceremonies for couples and young men and young women behind the emperor's back, which is obviously something that is, it's like breaking the law basically. But like back then the law was way more severe, and it's like, you don't pay your taxes, death, like that kind of stuff. Once Emperor Claudius found out about Saint Valentine doing these secret ceremonies, of course he's unimpressed, and in prisons Saint Valentine. And of course, when he's imprisoned, he is put to death through a horrible beating, violent beating, and being beheaded. Fast forward some years later, this is when Christianity and the Catholic faith and Christianity started to, I guess, have more precedence over Rome. Pope decided to get rid of that holiday in itself, but of course the people of Rome are going to be enraged because they're like, why can't we whip women? Why can't we run around naked? And so he said, fine, because St. Valentine's act of defiance was seen as being courageous, because he was standing up for love and what was right. Okay, instead of the Lucilius holiday, they're going to combine St. Valentine's death, which is something they hold very high to them, with the holiday Lupercalia into one holiday, which would be celebrated on February 14th. Fast forward a couple more years, the tradition of celebrating Valentine's Day and cards exchanged made its way to modern day and modern world by industries making cards or promoting it. And then by 1913, Hallmark made us all poor. they decided to, that's when they first started to mass produce like cards and their Valentine's Day cards, which earned them billions of dollars. I mean, like billions. Now, Hallmark, that's all they do. They can literally put out Valentine's cards and be good for the whole year. That's what it turned out to. A simple hand note turned into mass production of cards. And then, of course, it became advertised. Then we started, advertisement companies started to make advertising of, let's buy jewelry now. Let's give something extra. Let's give chocolates. Let's give candies. Let's give things you wouldn't normally, like flowers, all of that. Slowly, that was like one person's idea in this marketing company, this person's idea in this marketing company. And now it's like spend, 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 not about love. Like, be honest, do you have your Valentine's Day cards from like 5 years ago? I don't think so. I honestly do not think so. Cards should come with like a remote destruction button, like once you're finished reading it, up in flames. That's it. You don't need that. So there you have it, folks. The dark origins of Valentine's. Have you guys made your Valentine's Day plans yet? What's the most expensive gift that you've ever received on Valentine's Day? Or like the most expensive thing you've ever given? Like, I don't remember ever even giving anybody a gift, except for when you're in school and you have to like give people cards and be like, I choose you. It's like, no, Karen, I don't. Okay, so this is the Valentine's Day inspired look. If you liked this video and liked the theme of it, please give it a like and a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.